Yeah. So children, arithmetic mean has got three different methods. All right, arithmetic mean has got three different methods which we will be learning in our future sessions. Okay, children. Yeah, here we go. Now, when I talk about three different methods, all of a sudden you will have a question in your mind. Three different methods for one single topic. Yeah, there are three different methods to solve sums based on arithmetic mean. Now, there is no compulsion that you have to learn all the three methods. I repeat, there is no compulsion that you have to learn all the three methods. Okay, but as per the demand of the question paper goes, it is always better to learn all the three methods in arithmetic mean. Children, I am talking with reference to this topic arithmetic mean and keeping in mind that you have already completed this chapter in school. Okay, I'm not talking to you in a way that you are listening to me for the first time regarding this chapter. I have this thought in my mind that you have already completed this chapter and you're familiar with what has happened in this topic, arithmetic mean. Okay, that is why I directly started my conversation with the three methods. Okay, now children, I'll tell you, I'll just give you a synopsis what is going to happen in the first topic, which is arithmetic mean. And children, please don't do anything extra from this chapter other than what we are doing in the class. Okay? Maria, good evening. Other than what we are doing in our class. Don't do anything extra. Usually I advise my students to do extra from other books also. But that is only for the other chapters. Leaving out statistics, you can do sums from any other textbook which you have. But for statistics, don't do anything apart from what we are doing in our class. Okay, because it's going to be an utter waste of time. Now, let me start with this point. What we are going to do in statistics. The first thing that we are going to learn in statistics is how to find arithmetic mean, or simply speaking, average. Okay, simply speaking, what is the meaning of average and how to find average. Okay, the second topic that we are going to deal is going to be median. The second topic that we are going to deal is median. And the third topic that we are going to deal in this chapter is mode. Okay, the third topic that we are going to deal with is mode. Kindly make a note of everything, children, because I'm going to show you the mark distribution also. Okay, the mark distribution also. Now, when you are dealing with arithmetic mean or average, children, in the question paper, they may use the term arithmetic mean, or at times they may also use the term average. Don't get confused, it's the same thing. Okay, it's the same thing. For finding arithmetic mean, there are two separate categories, children. One is finding the arithmetic mean for ungrouped data, and the second one is finding the arithmetic mean for grouped data. Note it down. You have to deal with finding arithmetic mean for ungrouped data and also for grouped data. All right. Now, be it ungrouped data or grouped data. All right. Otherwise, I will express it in a different way. Children, if it is ungrouped data, if it is ungrouped data, and if they are asking you to find what is the arithmetic mean of that ungrouped data, you can find the solution by using, or find the arithmetic mean by using three different methods. Okay. The beginning of the session itself, I talked about the three different methods, and I am right over there. By using three different methods, out of which the first method is the direct method. Have you heard of this method? the direct method. Okay. The second method with the help of which you can find arithmetic mean is the shortcut method. The second method with the help of which you can find arithmetic mean is shortcut method. And the third method by which you can find arithmetic mean is known as step deviation method. Step deviation method. So as I was talking about the three different methods, these are those three methods. Children, all the three methods, be it direct method or shortcut method or step deviation method, it will lead you to the same answer. I repeat, you apply direct method, you apply shortcut method, or you apply step deviation method. It will lead you to the same answer. Are you getting it? It will lead you to the same answer. Now, let me go to the second category, which is grouped data. Now, suppose grouped data is given to you. Okay, some students may not be knowing the difference between ungrouped and grouped data. Don't worry, children, I'll be giving you multiple examples to make the concepts clear. For the time being, since I'm asking you to write it down, I mean the notes. Now, for that purpose, I'm simply verbally talking about it. Okay, once everything is noted down, I will be giving you examples. And then gradually you will come to know, okay, fine, this is what I was talking about. Okay, instead of ungrouped data, suppose they have given you grouped data and they ask you to find what is the arithmetic mean. What is the arithmetic mean? You still have the same three methods. You still have the same three methods. The first one is direct method, second one is shortcut method, and the third one is what? Step deviation method. So the conclusion of the story is, be it ungrouped data or grouped data, if they are asking you to find arithmetic mean, then you have three methods in your hand: direct, shortcut, step deviation. Okay, make a note of this. Direct, shortcut, step deviation. So you should have a clarity in your mind whether the data given to you is ungrouped or grouped. You don't have to differentiate amongst these two, which method I have to apply. Okay, always three method you have in your front. First one is direct, second one is shortcut, and the third one is step deviation. So far everything is fine. Okay, so this is all about arithmetic mean, and this is what you're going to learn in this whole topic. Now comes the second topic, which is known as median. Median can be solved only by using a graph. Okay, I mean, I'm talking with reference to the board examination. Okay, for board examination, if they are asking you to solve a sum based on median, that is going to be based on a graph. That means you need to learn how to draw a graph. Okay, now children, draw the graph for what? For what you have to draw the graph? In class 9, you had learned how to draw the graph for frequency distribution table, isn't it? Then you had learned how to draw a histogram, isn't it? Then in class 8, you must have learned how to draw a bar graph. Class 8 itself, you had learned how to draw a double bar graph. Class 8, you had also learned how to draw a pie chart, isn't it? All these comes under the same category, drawing graphs or representing data in the form of in the form of graphs. All right, in class 10, what kind of graph you are going to draw or for what purpose? Children, the purpose is to draw the cumulative frequency curve. To draw the cumulative frequency curve, or else it has also been given another name that is known as ogive. OGIVE. Was it taught in school? Ogive? Must be. Your teacher must have either used the term cumulative frequency curve or she must have used the term ogive, isn't it? So children, in order to find a median, you are supposed to draw the cumulative frequency curve on the graph paper. And then by using the cumulative frequency curve on the graph paper, you are supposed to find what is the median of the given question. Okay. Now everything is going theoretical, children. You just note it down. Later on, everything will get into your head. All right. And the third thing which you are going to learn, the third topic which you are going to learn in statistics is mode. Okay, mode. Now, mode is also supposed to be solved by using a graph. So again, a question comes, what kind of graph you have to draw so that you can find mode? Children, the graph which you have to draw is called histogram, which is no more new to you all. You all have learned how to draw a histogram in class 9. Am I right, children? Online students, you all have learned how to draw a histogram in class 9. If you have forgotten it, it's fine. I'll teach you. It will hardly take 5 to 10 minutes for me to teach you how to draw a histogram. Okay? So noted it down. So children, how many topics you are going to learn in this whole statistics? 3 topics: arithmetic mean, median, and then mode. All right. In arithmetic mean, you are going to come across 2 kind of data, ungrouped and grouped. Be it ungrouped or grouped data, if I ask you to find the arithmetic mean, you have 3 methods handy. Which are they? Direct method, shortcut method, and step deviation method. Yes, Sachin? What else comes in median? Okay. Are you getting it, children? So an arithmetic mean, you have to learn 3 different methods. The second topic that you will be covering is median. Children, how do we find the median for a grouped data? By using a graph. On the graph, what you are going to draw? The cumulative frequency curve. Okay. What is the other name of cumulative frequency curve? Ogive. All right. Now everything will be done in detail later. Now, children, the third topic that you're going to learn in this chapter is mode. How do we find mode of a data or a grouped data? By drawing a graph. And which kind of or what kind of graph you're going to draw to find mode is going to be a histogram. Are you getting it? So these are the 3 different topics which you have to cover. So we are going to start with arithmetic mean, which may take around 2 to 3 sessions, full sessions, okay? After that, we will do median and then we will do mode. Now, before we start with arithmetic mean, I have to tell you what is going to be the weightage of all the 3 topics. The weightage. Let me start with median. Median has got the maximum weightage, which is 6 marks. Median has got the maximum weightage, which is 6 marks. Mode has got a weightage of 4 marks. Arithmetic mean has got a weightage of 3 marks. So how much it is? 3 plus 6, 9, 9 plus 4, 13. Plus, children, plus 1 mark MCQ. Plus 1 mark MCQ will also come. So total 14 marks. If you learn one chapter, it is going to help you to score 14 marks, children. And 14 marks is like, it's going to be compulsory. Okay, compulsory in the sense, it's not going to come in section A. Questions based on statistics usually come in section B, where you have multiple options. But children, 99% of students opt to attend those questions where statistics is present. Why? Because it is very easy to score marks. You draw a graph and you get 6 marks. You draw a histogram, you get 4 marks. You solve an arithmetic mean sum, you score 3 marks. Isn't it? Within less time, you can score more marks. That is why nobody in India skips this chapter. Okay, 14 marks easily will be put into your pocket. Fine. So that important this chapter is. When compared to mensuration, this chapter is more important. So those who feel like skipping mensuration, I would recommend you to skip mensuration and focus more on statistics. Okay, that is just a suggestion. Now don't go and skip it. Okay, we have learned mensuration sums. Nobody is going to skip it. 2 months revision, we are going to ace it. All right. From people's smile, I can make out. Milo, nobody is going to skip it. All right. Fine. Let's start with arithmetic mean. Now, what is the time? 6:34. Class is still 7:15, right? 7 o'clock, I'll ask him to extend it. Okay, let's start, children. Now, arithmetic is not a very new topic for you all. You all have learned it in class 7, 8, and 9. All three grades you have learned this topic, right? Children, if I give you a data like this, 5, 7, 1, 4, 9, 13, and I ask you to find the arithmetic mean, which I will abbreviate as A dot M, or I ask you to find the average. The meaning is the same, okay? How would you find it? How would you find the average of 5, 7, 1, 4, 9, and 13? Add all the values and then divide it by the number of values. Most basic thing which you have learned in statistics. Huh? So children, if you are supposed to find the arithmetic mean here, you just need to take the sum of all the values. 5 plus 7 plus 1 plus 4 plus 9 plus 13 whole divided by what? The number of observations or number of terms which are given to you. How many terms were given? 6 terms were given. Let's add them up and then divide it by 6. 5 plus 7 is 12. Plus 1, 13. 17, 20, 26, and then 39. 39 divided by 6. How much is 39 divided by 6? 6.5, isn't it? Yeah. So the average is what? 6.5. Always remember, children, the average can be any positive real number. Average can be what? Any positive real number. Okay. Any positive real number if all the observations given to you are positive. If the observations are negative, then the average will also be in negative. But we usually don't deal with negative numbers. Okay, we don't deal with negative numbers. Please make it a point. We always deal with positive numbers in class 10. Okay, so this is all about arithmetic mean. Now, if you thought just to teach you this basic concept, I have given you this question, then you are wrong. No, children. I wanted to tell you something over here. Children, these kind of data or observations, which are the observations given to us? 5, 7, 1, 4, 9, and 13. What are they called? Observations, isn't it? So these kind of observations which are just written randomly by being separated with commas, they are known as what? Raw data. They are known as what? Raw data. Can you please note it down? 5, 7, 1, 4, 9, 13. I just wrote down all the observations randomly by separating each one of them with commas. These are known as what? Raw data. Children, this you had learned in class 9, but you must have forgotten the technical terms. That is why I'm revising this. Okay? Now, after this, I'll ask you a question. Let me see how many of you will answer. A very basic question on statistics. All right. Are we ready for the question? So you understood this is raw data. I just took a few numbers and I wrote it randomly. What if I had taken these numbers and had written them as 1, 4, 5, 7, 9, 13. Now what you will call these data? This data. Let me see, class 10 students, no? Let me see how many of you are going to answer it. Yeah. No. Continuous, no. There is a particular name given to this in statistics, which you had learned in class 9 statistics chapter. Inju? No. Maria? Thinking. Breaking the head. Huh? Jeevan? No key. No? No one? Why so? Huh? Joanne? Me, no. Monish? Sitting and laughing. What man? Anika, Etisham, Janice, Gautam, Ron, nobody. Maria, wrong answer. Freddy, wrong answer. Fresh data. The other one was not fresh. This is kept in fridge. I just took it out from the fridge. Fresh data. So pour out of it. Children, this kind of data is known as arrayed data. This is known as what? Arrayed data. I feel so embarrassed, no? When I give out the answers. You must be knowing this. Somewhere you must have heard this. But all of a sudden it doesn't come to your head. It happens, children. It's not only with you, it's with me also. So nothing to worry. Okay. When raw data is arranged in ascending order, Donna at least said ascending order. And Maria also said, no? Yeah. Okay. But when you are arranging the raw data in ascending order or in the descending order, children, please listen to this part. When you are arranging the data either in the ascending order or in the descending order, you call them as what? Arrayed data. Okay. You call them as arrayed data. So now I have a question. Try to answer this. A very simple question. Question is, will there be any change in the arithmetic mean if I use the arrayed data or the raw data? No?
No, sir. No, sir.
No? No.
No,
Very
sir.
good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very sure about it. Yeah. There won't be any change in the arithmetic mean if I'm finding the arithmetic mean by using the raw data or the arrayed data. Okay, because I'm not changing the observations, children. I just changed the way they were arranged. In raw data, it was arranged in a haphazard way, isn't it? But in arrayed data, it was arranged in a ascending order. All right. Just that the name of the data has changed from raw to arrayed. That's all. All right. So this is all about raw data and arrayed data. Now, I have a question for you. Exercise 24A, question number 5. Question number 5. If the mean of 6, 4, 7, A and 10 is 8, find the value of A. Children, if the mean, mean can be represented by which letter? X? Capital X? X bar? Like this? X bar? Okay. Let us represent arithmetic mean by X bar. Okay. Sachin, X bar. Now they are telling you if you take the mean of all these observations, 6, 4, 7, A and 10, how much it is equal to 8. So they are asking you what would be the value of this unknown observation A. All right. Now you all know the technique to find what? The arithmetic mean, isn't it? It's always the sum of all the observations divided by the number of observations. How many observations are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 observations, isn't it? That means if you had taken the sum of 6, 4, 7, 8, and 10 and divided by the number of observations, you would have been getting 8. Isn't it? You would have been getting 8. So children, we just need to solve this equation to get the answer. 6 plus 4, 10, plus 7, 17, plus 10, 27. So 27 plus 8, right? 27 plus 8 divided by 5 gives you 8. So 27 plus A is equal to 5 into 8, that is equal to 40. So A is equal to 40 minus 27, and that is equal to how much? 13. So the
30.
unknown observation was 13. Children, in school, they must have told you that questions based on ungrouped data or raw data will not come in the board paper. Is it already informed to you? Huh? No. Okay. Anyways, if it is not informed, let me tell you, children, the secret behind this. In the portions also they have mentioned. Okay. In the syllabus which is issued by the council, they have mentioned it very clearly. Questions based on group data is going to be asked in the board paper. All right. It is clearly mentioned. Now, when we go for this ICSE math training, the resource person says questions are not supposed to come from ungrouped data. But since there is this one MCQ question, to be asked in the board paper, you can always expect that one question to be asked from raw or ungrouped data. You can expect it. Okay, you can expect it. I can't give you any guarantee about it, children. I can't give you any guarantee, but since the resource person has said, you can expect it. So we shouldn't be taking any risk. Okay. Point number one, we shouldn't be taking any risk. Point number two is whether they ask you in the boards or not, without knowing the fundamentals or basics, you will not understand what we are learning in the advanced level, isn't it? So better we first start learning the topic based on ungrouped data or raw data, get all the basics thorough, and then move on to grouped data. Understood? That is point number two. So when compared to point number one, point number two is much more stronger. How it is stronger? You're getting a chance to learn the basics thoroughly. Now, when I asked you what is this data, you're not able to answer arrayed data. Many of you are going to pursue commerce in class 11th and 12th. There, the professor will directly humiliate you. Dumbos you are. You passed 10th ICSE and still you don't know what kind of data is this, isn't it? So that is going to be an obvious question by the 11th and 12th professor, right? So at least to not get embarrassed, you should be learning these things. Okay, it's a valid point, no children? I don't want you guys to get ashamed just because you didn't know the fundamentals. Okay, fine, children. So this part is clear? Fine. Let us do one more question. Question number 7. The age of 40 students are given in the following table. Age is given, frequency is given. Now I want to know, how did you learn this type of sum in school? Were you told that this type of data is known as grouped data or ungrouped data? I want to know about this. What kind of a data is this? Grouped or ungrouped? Very simple question. Grouped? Sean is saying grouped data. What about Sia, Maria, Joel, Arthur? This side, Shazia, Donna. What kind of data is this? Grouped or ungrouped? Gautam, Ron, Gopika, Maria, what kind of data is this? You can unmute and answer. Maria is saying grouped data. Okay. Shazia, grouped or ungrouped? Ungrouped. Okay. Who else? Anika is saying grouped data. Milan? Ariella. Schoolie? Sean? Okay, fine. Any answer? Janice is saying grouped, Sia is saying grouped, Joel is saying grouped data. All right. Now let me tell you, children, whatever you answered is absolutely wrong. Children, this is not grouped data. This is still ungrouped data. This is still what? Ungrouped data. Okay. Now give me 5 minutes time so that I can make you confident why this is ungrouped data. Okay. Give me 5 minutes. Children, first of all, you need to understand what is the meaning of this table. Give me 5 minutes. I'll make you understand so that, you know, for the whole life, you will never have a doubt again. The age of 40 students, total how many people are involved in this experiment? Total 40 people are there, isn't it? Total 40 people are there. The age of these 40 people is given to you in this table. Did you see the first row? It defines the age of people. Did you see the second row? It defines the frequency. Did you notice this word, children? Frequency. I'll tell you what the actual meaning is. When they say the age is 12 and the corresponding frequency is 2, you know what is the statistical meaning of this expression? The age is 12 and the corresponding frequency is 2. Children, did you notice I'm using the word corresponding? For this 12, what is its frequency? 2. What is its frequency? It's 2. So when I say the corresponding frequency of 12 is 2, it means the frequency of 12 years is what? 2. Okay. Either you can express verbally as what? The frequency of 12 years is 2. Or you can also frame the same sentence as the corresponding frequency of 12 years is 2. The meaning is the same. Are you getting it? The meaning is the same. Now, what is the statistical approach to this? When I say 12 years, frequency is equal to 2, it means there are two people whose age is 12 years. What is the statistical meaning? There are two people whose age is 12 years. The corresponding frequency of 13 years is what? 4. That means the number of people whose age is 13 years is equal to 4. What is it? The number of people. Children, this time I slightly changed my sentence. Last sentence I had used the word frequency. Suddenly I changed the sentence. The number of people whose age is 13 years is 4. So you should understand frequency is what? The number of people who are assigned to that particular age. The number of people who are assigned to that particular age. That is defined as what? The frequency. Understood? Children, the next one is what? 14. So 14 years corresponding frequency is what? 6. That means the number of people who are 14 years old is equal to 6. The next one is what? 15. So the number of people who are 15 years old is equal to what? 9. How many people are 16 years of age? How many people, children? 8 people, isn't it? The frequency is equal to 8. I'll ask you something. How many people we were talking about? Total, how many people were there in this experiment? 40 people? Exactly. I want you all to take the sum of these frequencies. Tell me whether it is 40 or not. How many are there? Total, how many people are there? One more is there? Two more are there? Oh, here it is. Okay. I forgot. 17. How many are there? 7. So I'll write it here. 17 years. 17 years. The corresponding frequency. Or else I will write the number of people whose age is 17 years is what? Is 7. Now, how many people are of the age 18 years? 4, isn't it? Okay. So I'll write it here. 18 years, the number of people is equal to 4. I would like you all to add these numbers and tell me what is the sum. 40. So here, what am I trying to say? What am I trying to say? The number of people who are 12 years is 2. Number of people who are 13 years is 4. Number of people who are 14 years is 6. And it goes on like that. And children, if you take the sum of all these frequencies, 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 9 plus 8 plus 10 plus 4, that would be equal to what? 40. So I can say there are 40 people who are observed here, and all these 40 people belong to different categories or different age groups, isn't it? Or different ages. One is 12 years, one is 13, one is 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. And for each and every year, we are counting the number of students. Understood, children? For each and every age, we are counting the number of people. Understood? Children, is it clear? Now, this is the meaning of writing data in a tabulated form. Now, children, I haven't come to the main point why it is known as ungrouped data. Okay, why it is known as ungrouped data. Total, there are how many people? You only said 40 people are there, isn't it? So, children, if imagine, okay, imagine I am going to all these 40 people individually and I'm asking their age. Imagine I'm having a classroom of 40 students and I'm going individually to them to ask their age. Okay. How many people will say that they are 12 years old? How many people will say they are 12 years old? 2 people. So if I was supposed to write the data in the arrayed form, I would have been writing 12, 12. Makes sense, no? It makes sense. Now, How many people would have said that my age is 13 years? 4 people. So if I had been writing it in the arrayed form, it would look 13, no? Yeah, sorry. How many people are there? 4 people. I said, I would be writing it in the arrayed form in this way, 13, 13, 13, 13. Right? Now, children, how many people would have said my age is 14 years? 6 people would have said. So in the arrayed form, it would look like this. Right? It would look like this. How many people would have said my age is 15 years? 9 people. Now see, gradually you people are feeling bored, isn't it? Now you people have started feeling bored. Even I have started feeling bored of writing all these observations individually. Isn't it, children? So that boredom led the statisticians to create a much more attractive and simpler way of representing arrayed data by putting all those observations and the corresponding frequencies into a tabular form. Are you getting it, children? Just to kill the boredom. The statisticians, what they did, they created a much more attractive and a simpler way of representing the data with their corresponding frequencies in a tabulated form. Are you getting it? In a tabulated form. So children, if you see such data where the observation and its corresponding frequency is given to you, please don't jump and answer it as grouped data. Just because, it gives you a feeling of being grouped. No, children. That feeling doesn't give you the right answer. It is just another way of representing the arrayed data into a more systematic data representation. Okay? It is just writing the arrayed data into a more systematic arrangement. That is this format of data. So still, children, this kind of data cannot be called as grouped data. It is still what? Ungrouped data. Okay? The data hasn't been grouped yet. It is still ungrouped data, just that the form in which it is represented has changed. Did you all follow it? Huh? So I don't want anybody to give me vague answers. Understand why it is still ungrouped data. Children, only the design template has changed. Rest everything is same. It is still the arrayed data. See, if you had a doubt, I have shown it to you on the screen, isn't it? Arrayed data, 12, 12, 13, 13, 13, 13, and it goes on like that. So much I will write. No, children, by the time I will be writing for 18, I'll be feeling so tired. Isn't it? I'll be feeling so tired. So just to remove that tiredness, the statisticians devised a new way of representing data. Okay? That is looking in the tabulated form. But children, still it is not grouped. It is still ungrouped data itself. Am I clear? Did I convince you why it is still ungrouped data? Maria, chumma grouped data. Everyone, this side also. It is not grouped. It is ungrouped data. Didn't they explain this in school? No? Okay, fine. No problems. You learned it now? So be happy. They cannot teach you just because of the shortage of time, children. Otherwise, they would have done all these. Okay, fine. So now let us find the arithmetic mean for this particular data. What I'll do is I'll go to a separate page. Children. It's looking so dirty. Yeah. For you. What is this? Just a minute, children. All right. So let's find the let's find the arithmetic mean for this ungrouped data. Okay. Ungrouped data. Let's do it. Now, listen to this part. Children, here I am going to teach you the first method, which is known as the direct method. Okay, I am going to teach you the first method, which is known as the direct method. Everyone make a note of this. The formula to find the arithmetic mean by using direct method is sigma f into d, sorry, sigma f into x divided by sigma f. Make a note of this. Everything will be taught technically. Don't worry. Just mention the formula first. Direct method formula is what? X bar is equal to sigma f into x upon sigma f. Okay, noted it. Now, we are going to find the arithmetic mean of this ungrouped data by using which method? Direct method. The very first thing that you must do is write or create the same table, not in the horizontal form, but in the vertical form. Everyone start doing it. I don't want anybody to solve statistics by using a horizontal table. It leads into a lot of confusions. If it is in the vertical form, you find it very comfortable. Okay, so let's do it. What was the first column here? Age. And the second column here, frequency. Kindly create the table here. So what are the different ages? 12 to 18, I think, isn't it? 12 to 18. So I will write it in the top to bottom manner. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. What are the corresponding frequencies? 2, 4, 6, 9, 2, 4, 6, 9, 8, 7, 4. 8, 7, 4. All right. So initially it was given in the horizontal form. Now it is mentioned in the vertical form. Noted it? Now, look at the formula which I mentioned before, direct method. What is the formula? Sigma f into x upon sigma f. Now, children, sigma f into x. I'll talk about sigma later on. First of all, let me talk about f into x. Okay? First of all, let me talk about f into x. Children, what is x over here? X is the age. What is x over here? X is the age. Okay. You can also call it as a variable where you define all the ages. And what is frequency here? It is small letter f. Or what is f here? The frequency. All right. So as per the formula, it should be sigma f into x. Children, my next step is going to be this. Create a separate column or create a new column which will define all the values of f into x. As I said, I'll talk about sigma not now but later. First you do what is f into x. Okay? F into x. That means whatever variable you have to multiply it with its corresponding frequency. So 12 into 2 will give you what? 24. 13 into 4 will give you what? 52. 14 into 6 will give you what? 84. 15 into 9 will give you 135. 16 into 8 will give you what? 128. 17 into 7 will give you what? 119. And 18 into 4 will give you what? 72. Done. You found out all the values for f into x. Did you all follow what is f into x? The corresponding frequencies has to be multiplied by its age. Okay? Now, children, what is the meaning of sigma f into x? What is the meaning of f into sigma f into x? Children, the meaning of sigma is okay, is sum of. What is the meaning of sigma? Sum of. That means you have to get the sum of all the values of f into x which you found in this column. Can you do it? You have to find the sum of all these numbers, children. 24 plus 52 plus 84 and so on till 72. Please do it. 4 plus 2 is 6, 10, 15, 23, 32, 34, right? 34. Put a 3 over here. 3, 5, 10, 18, 21, 23, 24, and 31, right? Then 3, 4, 5, 6. Are we all getting 614? 614. You got sigma f is equal to 614. Now, children, according to the formula, the arithmetic mean should be what? Sigma fx upon sigma f. Sigma fs is done. What is the meaning of sigma f, children? What is the meaning of sigma f? So this is the column of f. Exactly. Sigma f means the sum of all the frequencies. And let me tell you something. Even if you don't add all these frequencies, you know what is sigma f. What was the total number of observations or the number of people who are involved in the calculation? 40. So children, even if you don't do that, you know the value. Sigma f is what? The total number of frequencies, and that is equal to the total number of people who are involved in this experiment, which was given to you, 40. So sigma f is equal to what? 40. Now children, let's find out the arithmetic mean. I'll write here, sigma f is equal to what? 40. Now what was the question? To find the average. Average is equal to what? Sigma f into x divided by sigma f. Sigma fx is what? 614. Sigma f is what? 40. So children, 614 divided by 40. Can you please give me the answer for this? How much? 15.35. Okay. 15.35 years. Write down the unit, children. It's 15.35 years. Did you all follow it? So we are done with the first method, which is direct method. And according to direct method, x bar is equal to what? Sigma fx upon sigma f. That's it. We'll do one more. All right. What kind of a data is this? Grouped or ungrouped? Ungrouped data, isn't it? This is an ungrouped data. Children, if I ask you, is it an arrayed data? No, it is not an arrayed data, isn't it? Is it a raw data? It is a raw data, isn't it, children? It is a raw data. Okay. So, children, if I ask you whether this is an ungrouped data, you should understand. Ungrouped data means what? It is nothing but raw or arrayed data itself. Okay. So, for each and every question I ask, you should have a very definite answer. If I directly ask you whether this is an ungrouped data, the answer is yes. It is ungrouped, no? All the observations are given individually. But children, if I ask you whether it is an arrayed data, the answer is no. It is not either in the ascending order or in the descending order. It is not in the arrayed form. Is it a raw data? Yeah, it is a raw data. You have got so many observations which are written in a haphazard manner, isn't it? Without thinking about the order of the numbers or the order of the values, right? So this is a raw data. Now, children, what are the numbers given to you? 72, 70, x, 62, 50, 71, 90, 64, 58, 82. And they are asking you to find what is the value of x. Can you find the value of x? For 1 mark questions, children, they may ask you these kind of questions. Okay, so you have to be prepared. And the problem with these kind of questions is that values are very big, children. 72, 70, 62, 50. So you have to add all these numbers manually and then get the answer. Right? Let's do it. How many observations are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 observations are there. How much? 72 plus 70 plus x plus 62 plus 50 plus 71 plus 90 plus 64 plus 58 plus 82. Whole divided by 10 will give you what? 69.5. Okay, it will give you 69.5. So now you have to take the sum of all these numbers. Can you solve it and give me the answer? Is Amal there in the class today? Ria, all are there?
Yes, I'm.
Okay. Freddy is saying it is 76. What is the answer, Sachin? Huh? 619. Oh, is that the value of x? The sum of all these values. Okay. So I think you all are getting this. 619 plus x divided by 10 is equal to what? 69.5. Very good, Maria. Now, 619 plus x is equal to what? 10 into 69.5. How much it is? 695. So how much would be x? It is 695 minus 619. How much it would be? 70, 76. All right. So this is your answer. You need to be very good with addition and subtraction. Okay, in this chapter. Very good, Janice, Joel. Anika, got it? The
Yes,
x value is 76. All right. How much time we have? 5 more minutes. Huh. Can you please do the sum? The following table gives the height of plants in centimeters. If the mean height of plants is 60.95, find the value of f. This missing f is what you have to find, children. Now let me ask you something. What is this data? Grouped or ungrouped? Ungrouped data, isn't it? Just that the ungrouped data is placed inside a table. So this is an ungrouped data. Okay. Now children, when ungrouped data is given in the tabulated form, over here, it was given to us, which method we had applied? Where is that sum? Which method had we applied? The direct method, isn't it? When the ungrouped data was given in the tabulated form, which method had we applied? The direct method, isn't it? So here also, children, the next question which I gave you, that is also an ungrouped data which is given in the tabulated form. Can we apply direct method over here? We can apply direct method over here, isn't it? So first of all, you write down what is the formula. If you are applying direct method, x bar is equal to what? Sigma f into x divided by sigma f. Okay. The value of x bar is already given to you, children. See this. If the mean height of plants is 60.95, what is the meaning of this sentence? The average of this ungrouped data is how much? 60.95. That means x bar is equal to how much? 60.95. Okay. Now, as I told you before, whenever you are solving a sum in statistics, rather than using the horizontal table, use the vertical table. So the first column where the values of each and every variable is written, that should be taken as the column of x. So what are the values here? 50, 55, 50, 55, 58, 60, 60, 65, 70, 75, isn't it? That's all. 71 is there. Achha, 70, 71. All right. I'll make the change here. 71. Now, what are the corresponding frequencies? 2, 4, 10, F, and then 5, 4, and 3, right? Now, what we will do? We will create an extra column where we will be finding the values of f into x. Why? Because the direct method says you have to do sigma fx upon sigma f. 2 more minutes left. Let us do it fast. 50 into 2 is 100. 55 into 4 is 220. 58 into 10 is 580. 60 into f is 60f. Children, 60 into f is 60f. Don't write 60 plus f. Okay, I see it during corrections. Don't do such mistakes. 65 into 5 is 325. 70 into 4 is 280. 71 into 3 is 213, isn't it? 213. Let's find the value of sigma f into x. So then let's do it. One more minute left. 100 plus 220, 320. 320 plus 580, 900. Don't add 60f over here. We can do it later. 900 plus 325, 1225. 1225 plus 280 is 1505, isn't it? 1505. 1505 plus 213 is how much? 1718. Are you getting it? 1718 plus. Children, plus 60f. Am I right? Hello, children, just let me know. Maria, is it correct? Correct? Beside 1718 plus 60f. Okay. Now, what would be sigma f? Sigma f is equal to 2 plus 4, 6, 16, 21, 25, 28, 28 plus f. You all agree with this? 28 plus f. Okay. 28 plus f. Now, children, we have to get the value of f. We all know what is the value of x bar. It is sigma fx upon sigma f. This implies how much was the value of x bar? It was given to you in the very beginning, 60.95. So let me put it here, 60.95 is equal to sigma fx is how much? 1718 plus 60f whole divided by sigma f is what? 28 plus f. Now we need to cross multiply both the sides. We need to cross multiply both the sides. Can somebody help me with the 60.95 into 28? 1706.60 plus 60.95 f is equal to 1718 plus 60f. Can you solve this on your own? Can you do this on your own?
Yes, sir.
How much it is? Hurry up, children. We are 2 minutes late, I think. It's 7:16 now, 1 minute late. How much? Zero. Etra? 12. Acha, how much is this? If I will bring the 60f to the left and then 1706.60 to the right. So this is going to be 0.95f, isn't it? 0.95. How much is the balance for this? 11.40. So f is equal to 11.40 divided by 0.95. Now children, listen to this. If you notice in both the numerator and denominator, you have two decimal places, isn't it? So what you can do? Directly eliminate them. So 1140 divided by 95. Is it perfectly divisible? 12. Oh, 95 to 12 is 1140. Hence the frequency f is equal to what? 12. Okay. Easy, children? Yeah, the time is 7:17, 2 minutes late. Sorry, children. Take care. We will meet in the next session on Wednesday. All right. Yeah. Bye, children. Log out. God bless you all. All the best for your Wednesday's paper. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Bye, children. Bye.